Hey YouTube, it's Katal from Other Studios. I know we said that we weren't a paranormal channel, and we're not, but we got one more video for you. This is something that happened to me at work about a year ago, and really genuinely freaked me out when it happened. It was one of those things where my intuition was just like, what just happened should not have happened. You know, it was just one of those things where I don't know how to explain it. It just, something registered it as just not correct in my brain when it happened. And I had this job. I was working at a convenience store type location. I'm not going to say what it is, but let's just call it Small Mart. That's what I used to call it. So somebody came in and purchased two 2 liters of soda, and I guess they got a bunch of other stuff. I wasn't there, and they forgot that one bag of 2 liters. Happens all the time at a job like that. But when that happens, we keep the product, whatever they forgot, on a shelf behind us. You know, usually they come back within, the next day or later that night or whatever. Whoever left these 2 liters never came back for them. So they sat on this shelf for like a week, not touched. So I'm, I'm working at the front, and this customer comes up to be rung up, and I walk across from one side to the other, and as I get to the register, I hear this loud, and I turn, and the two 2 liters suddenly have just fallen to the floor, and I'm like, that shouldn't have just happened. They've been sitting there for a week. How did that just happen? It really kind of freaked me out. It just felt wrong. I don't know. Something just felt eerie about it. My intuition just kind of was like, something's not right here. My store manager, really cool guy, came up to me, and I told him what happened. I was like, oh man, this is really weird and all that. I told him what happened, and he was like, oh, that's weird. So he picks up the two 2 liters. They're fine. They fell. They didn't bust or anything. And he picks them up, and he takes them back to where they go, wherever the 2 liters are. And he's gone for like 60 seconds. And he comes back, and blood is just dripping down his face. And I'm like, dude, what happened to you? And he said, I went to put the 2 liter up on the top shelf, and that thing just flew off and busted me in the nose. And I'm like, are you sure you had it up there correctly and all that? He was like, yeah, no, it was up there. It was sitting still. And all of a sudden, just bam. So that was crazy. Yeah, really wild incident that happened to me. I realized not too long after that there were security cameras everywhere, and so I went up to him afterwards, and I was like, we've got to check the security camera footage on that. And we looked at it. I'll let you guys check it out for yourselves. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it really seems a lot like that bag is being lifted. It doesn't look like the bags are just falling. It looks like something is lifting up on the bag, causing it to fall. I don't know. It's one of those things that happened, and just like with the very first video, when it happened, I thought to myself, I've got to share this with the world. This is insane. This isn't the kind of stuff that just happens. Apparently it is. And of course, a lot of you are going to think it's fake. Can't blame you. I would too. If it is, I wasn't in on it. Let me know what you guys think. Fake? Probably. Shit happens, apparently.